So imagine this. You've been working on your order, you've been looking at your options, you've been contemplating colors, you've been looking at all of the things on your Corvette order. You've been talking to somebody about it, and out of the blue you get this call. Hey, we're ready for you. It's like the happiest day of your life, right? Until you realize they say, but I need it in an hour, I need it in 2 hours, I need it in 3 hours. So now you're forced to make a 6-digit decision and you're on the clock. That's the version of things I refuse to let happen, and I'm going to show you how I do that right now. I'm in this order system every day I'm at work, so I'm going to tell you what it really actually looks like. First off, allocations are never promised. I'm not doing that. I will tell you straight away. 1100 means that your order is in the system. It's not moving anywhere until there's an allocation. I did a whole video on 1100, 2000, 3000. I'll put that up there too so you can check that out. The truth of the matter is, if you wait until the very last moment to compile your order, you're going to do it, you're going to send it, and you're going to have a lot of doubt. So when people are saying, oh, just wait, just wait, just wait, what I want to do is the opposite. I want to talk through the order. I want to talk through the options. I want to talk through the model with you. The reason why I want to do that is because I know even when I do them for myself, I always go look back. So when the time comes for me to call you and say, good news, your allocation's actually available, what I'm going to do is say, all right, this was our order. Have you thought about anything? And we're going to be able to make any small changes. You know, if we work around constraints, I can simply say, these are the constraints. We can work around them, or you can opt to wait for them to open up. Either way, that's your decision and you have time to make it. I want to make this clear, easy, and transparent. Some people want to wait to the very last moment. I've just found that it's not the greatest customer experience based on feedback. I want to make it seamless and easy, and when you hit the button to send it, or when I hit the button to send it after you tell me to, you're going to be happy, you're going to have thought about it, and you're going to feel good about it. That's the key here. You know, we want to do all the thinking up front so that we can do tweaks. We can not have to build something from zero, because the reality of it is you're not the only one. If someone calls you and there's 2 hours, well, what if they have 3 orders? We're going to spend time on the phone. We're going to talk about it. We're going to walk through it. If I have 3 hours to do 3 orders, it means I've got to cut something short somewhere, and I just don't believe that should be on the customer end. That's just my belief. So I'm going to give you one of these. This is our order audit sheet. It's going to give you your order number. If we advance it to 2000, it will spit it out with the status code of 2000. I'll give you one initially and it's going to show you 1100. When it goes to 2000, you'll get one with that. The reason I created this is because when you get the GM sheet, you have 200 RPO codes and you might have 7 of them that are options. What I wanted to do was simply distill it down. It's going to give you the model, the option, the preferred equipment group, and the chargeable options. It's got a column for standard features. It's got a column for chargeable options. The way we want this to read is when you look at it and say, you know your 7 options, you can look and you can say, okay, I got Z52, I got Z15. You're going to be able to go up and down that list very quickly, concisely. You're going to feel good about it. You're not going to be searching alphabetically from AE4 down to Z52, and you're not going to have to read all that in between. I'm happy to provide you with the GM order sheet, but this one right here is going to show you everything you need to know. So very simply, you can go onto My Builder or GM's Builder now, and they're going to give you a build code. The difference between mine and theirs is mine is derived from your actual order. Theirs is the one that you use to input the order. There's a difference. Mine literally takes your GM order, distills it down, shows you the chargeable options, Everything's right there in front of you, and it does it in a very nice simplified fashion. So you give me either my configurator or GM's, we input the build, I give you the audit sheet, and that's exactly what it's made for. It's made for you to be able to read it easily and very concisely. That's the difference. I do this on every single order. I want to make sure that we don't have to go back and go, oops, we didn't do this. Oops, we didn't do that. Because I'm telling you, when there's 100 RPO codes, it's really hard, it's really easy for one of them to get lost in the mix. And that's what we're trying to prevent here. We want to make sure that we don't have to go back and say, we need a redo on a Corvette. There's no redo on your dream car, man. I want you to be happy, I want it to be right, and I want it to be right the first time. Pure and simple. And when you look at my sheet, I specifically will highlight your order number. And that's because it's actually derived from it. It's not something I just slapped on there. The program decodes everything and your order's there. The GM configurator gives you a build code. Mine gives you your order number. So if you like cracking the Corvette code like I do, please hit subscribe, share, hype, anything you can do, it all helps. And if you need a little bit of help with the status codes, here they are. We'll have this material available for everybody. So drop any of your build questions down in the comments. We'll get back to you. And right now, again, we can build GSXs. Don't know when we're going to be able to place them. Grand Sport's live, Z06 live, Stingray's live. It's all live except for GSX at the moment. So we'll keep you in the loop. We'll let you know on anything happening anytime sooner. Subscribe for more great Corvette content and cracking the Corvette code.